Today being 5th February 2022, Fafi Underwater Services Nigeria Limited is here to carry out a pre-video underwater inspection on the vessel CL BILIU HE. The purpose of the inspection is to check the underwater profile of the vessel to see if there are barnacle, if there are marine growth or any form of deformity or death found on the vessel. If there is, then cleaning will be carried out. And the location of this inspection is Apapa, Nigeria. Alright, so far so good. This is the rudder section. This is the rudder section. As you can see, the rudder area and the rudder section is full of marine growth. As you can see, this is the rudder edge. The rudder edge is full of marine growth. Marine growth is what you are seeing there. It's full of barnacle going through the rudder. Going through the rudder section, you can see those marine growth there. You can also see the barnacle there on the rudder section. Going through the rudder section, marine growth, barnacle we found at the time of inspection. Right, this is the body of the rudder. Then the body of the rudder is a bit clean, apart from the edges that have marine growth and barnacle. Body of the rudder is clean. This is the anode on the body of the rudder. The anode is totally covered with marine growth and barnacle. As you can see, you cannot actually see the sacrificial body of the anode totally covered with marine growth and barnacle. This is the rudder sections. You can see marine growth and barnacle over the areas. Body of the rudder is going through the rudder section to see if there are more dead barnacle on the other sections of the vessel. So far so good. As you can see, this is the propeller section. This is the propeller section of the vessel. As you can see, we have profound amount of barnacle and marine growth on the propeller section. This is the propeller blade you are seeing here. You can't even identify if it is a propeller blade or not because it is totally covered with marine growth and barnacle. This is the propeller blade, see, going through. Propeller blade inspected and found out to be covered with marine growth, found out to be covered with barnacle. Going through all the blades to see the condition of them. As you can see, identifying the blade is not impossible because it's totally covered with marine growth and barnacle of about 100 mil. And so therefore, a cleaning needs to be carried out in order for the propeller to be seen clearly. What you are seeing right now is the profounded amount of barnacles and marine growth that are on the body of the propeller as at the time of this inspection. As you can see, this one is a bit better than the others. It's a bit better than the others. It's going through. Still going through. Alright, as you can see, so far so good. The rudder section has been inspected. So far so good. The propeller sections have been inspected. And it's found to be that barnacles cover sections of the rudder. Marine growth and barnacles totally cover the sections of. Still going through. Checking the underwater side of the water profile of the vessel. Still on on the propellers to the rudder sections. On the anode found here, totally covered with marine growth and barnacle. You can't even see the sacrificial body of the anode. All you see is marine growth. So cleaning is needed for it to be pronounced. Totally covered with marine growth. That's the anode. This section is a bit clean. As you can see, the wet lines are well pronounced in this section. This section is free from marine growth and barnacle. Wet lines are well pronounced. Now the anode found on the rudder, totally covered with marine growth, barnacle about 98% of coverage. As anode cannot be identified, still going through the rudder and the propeller section. As you can see, back to the rudder edge, barnacle. Proceeding to the sixth section. What you are seeing here right now is the sixth. Sixth is totally blocked with suction. It's totally blocked. That's the sixth you are seeing that's totally blocked. You can only see the edge of the sixth, which are the area I've been able to free in order for you to identify it by the grating so that you will know it's a sixth. If I have not freed this place, you won't even identify if it is a sixth because the suction has sucked in dirt, marine growth, and every other marine fluid particles. That's what I'm saying. As you can see what I'm doing, trying to remove the depth, the growth, the suctions from the grating so that you can be able to see it and identify that this is a sixth. Otherwise, you cannot actually identify if this is a sixth because it's totally sucked. The suction of it is that it has sucked in dirt, grasses, growth, so you can actually identify, and this can actually cause an overheating to the agent, whereby causing a damage to the agent. And so for overheating not to occur, I think these sixths need to be free, need to be totally clean and clear of these suctions. Going through. Alright, this is the second sixth. As you can see, it's totally blocked. Totally blocked. It has sucked in grasses, sucked in marine dirt, sucked in sand, sucked in nylon and the rest. So it's totally blocked. You can't even see the grating, you can't even identify the grating. All you see is grasses because it has sucked in the grasses. Still on the sixth section. That's barnacle around the chest area on the body of the vessel. About 50 mil in length. Going through sixth section, totally blocked by marine grasses and marine depth. So definitely underwater cleaning need to be carried out on this section so that it can be totally be freed in order not to cause an overheating to the main engine of the vessel. Going through this sixth section, as you can see, this area is a little bit more pronounced, so you can actually see the grating in this sections area, but below that all you see is blockage that sucked in marine grasses and marine dirty particles. Sections is totally blocked. Still going through the sections. Observe that seizure section is totally blocked. During the period of suction, it has sucked in sac, nylon, grasses, and the dirty of the sea, so it's totally covered as at the time of the inspection. Right, going through the body of the vessel, side plating, going through the side plating, through the hole, as you can see, we have barnacle, dotted barnacle around, though not big and pronounced, but they are dotted barnacles that need to be cleaned from the vessel. Going through the hole side of the vessel, as you can see, we have barnacle at this section, approaching the beach kill section. As you can see, this is the beach kill section. Marine growth, a little bit of marine growth and a little bit of barnacle. Through the side plating down to the whole area. Going through, you can see a little bit of marine growth, though not too pronounced, but at least dotted marine growth sections. Still on the edge of the biscuit going through. As you can see, we have a marine growth and dotted barnacle on it, which definitely needs to be cleaned by the divers whether or not to meet the speed of the vessel. So, still going through the road, still going through the biscuit section. Marine growth, dotted barnacles. Sections of the side plating is a bit clean. This area is clean. So far so good. The vessel has been inspected and found out that this propeller section, the biscuit section, and the rudder sections need to be cleaned.